Hey guys, welcome back to another live trading video. What I mean by live trading, by the way, is these are real trades. This is real money. I'm putting my money on the line with these trades, and hopefully you get some sort of value where you can see the insight or the ideas behind these real trades, like I said, that I am taking on different currency pairs. Now, I am taking a look today at GBP CHF. I have a long bias on this currency cross, and I am currently long. Now, let me catch you guys up to speed. I'm going to talk to you guys about the entry, the exits, and where we are going from here. So let me just show you something real quick. This is actually a trade that I took last week on GBP CHF. You can see right here, I tried for an entry and it did not work out quite well. In fact, it was kind of a tough one for me because you can kind of see I had this idea in mind where price was pulling back to a nice structural level. It actually kind of looked decent, right? It looked like it was giving it a shot, and then did sort of do a little bit of a breakdown, retest, and continued lower. Now, I actually ended up getting long again after seeing renewed demand. Check out this one particular bar. We'll zoom in on this so you can see there's a nice little bullish pin bar there. So price really shot through this level at first, but then buyers rallied very, very hard on this currency pair and really showed some demand. So I was looking for any sort of pullback after this nice little rally for pullback opportunities. I do also want to say that on top of this first candle, you can actually see a nice little bullish engulfing. So both technical insights that really look good to me for potential bullish continuations here. Now, we'll see if I'm right or wrong. Like I said, with these videos, these are live trading videos. If this trade is a winner, you'll see it. If it's a loser, you will also see it. And that is my point with making these videos. So far, down $112 on the trade. You can always see how I'm doing on the trade so far on the right-hand side here. And what you'll notice is that this entry is a re-entry. So I took a loss on this first move down, unfortunately getting stopped out just before prices rally. But, sometimes some of my best trades are chances where I re-enter into a position. And that's exactly what I did on this candle where you had a nice little show of buying pressure again. So I'm looking for that continuation. However, since then, it's been mostly just sideways and we are currently flat for the most part on this currency pair. Now, on the broader spectrum, let's draw in some levels and I'll show you guys some more of the technicals, and then we'll just cover the fundamentals as well with this currency. So I actually like the idea of having this 50% retracement as sort of a guard. Now, I did not enter on the 50% retracement, but my stop loss placement here is sort of key. So I placed my stop just below where this price previously shot down, or I guess near where this price shot down to. If price comes all the way back there, I think there's a pretty good chance that this thing could continue lower. And that's basically where I'm going to draw the line. I'm going to say if price comes down to that level, then no worries. I'll just take a loss on this trade. On the flip side, if we are looking at this thing and we do see price hold this level, I think that we have some decent risk reward. You're talking about a move back to our major level of resistance, which is going to be the previous top of this trend that we see here on the 1 hour chart, which is also, by the way, pretty visible on the 4 hour chart as well, where we can extend this out here. So this was my idea, is the risk to reward here. Although I don't have a strict target on my trade, my idea is that a good target level here to think about and to look for opportunities to trail my stop would be a move up to 1.28, that round number, and maybe 1.28 too. So that's the idea, is I think that there's decent risk to reward here. If price goes down, like I said, I'm just going to take a loss here. There's no harm in that. I'll just take a small position. I took a small position, so it's not going to destroy me. And if price moves in my favor, it does have that opportunity, in my view, to get back to 1.28 too. So that's what I'm looking at when I look at GBP CHF. On top of this, I like this currency long, this currency pair long, because I am currently right now bullish on the pound with their recent mentioning of tapering and the slowing of the printing press that we've been talking about for a while. We're seeing that in Canada and the UK, both of which I am currently bullish on. On the flip side, you have CHF, which is a currency that I have been and still am bearish on with that negative 0.75 interest rate. They're not a very attractive currency to hold right now, especially in a risk-on environment where things are looking promising for some of these other currencies. So long on GBP CHF, what I'm going to do is pause the video, and I'll come back to this after a few hours once things have moved and give you an update. All right, you guys, so we are back on GBP CHF, and you can actually see this one is moving nicely. Honestly, when I filmed the first part of this, it wasn't looking so promising, and I was, sort of banking on the idea that we're probably going to take another loss on this. But so far, things are looking good on pound against the Swiss franc. Things are looking nicely today. We got this big green candle. This is a 4-hour chart, so definitely what you like to see when you are currently long on a position is a nice green candle to push us past where we currently were. So if we actually take a look here, you can see we were pretty much in like this wave of consolidation. So price was back and forth, hesitant to really go either direction strongly. And now we do see today some nice break and movement higher. So what I have done already is I have just updated my stop loss. I trailed my stop up just a bit better than break even. So at this point, I can't lose on this trade, which is a good spot to be in. Obviously, I would like it to continue if at all possible to see if we can make a move higher. But again, if things go the way I'm looking for, I'd love to see price make its way up to this previous high, which would give me a great little trade in terms of a risk to reward. Again, remember, we just risked a small amount with our stop underneath, actually very close to where price almost tagged me out. You can see it reversed sharply. So in a good spot, currently up about 560 on this trade. We will see if it can continue. If it does, then of course I will trail stops and continue to update you guys. And if it reverses and stops me out for a small profit, then we'll take that too. Again, it's just a matter of showing up and sticking to the strategy and long-term looking for those great trades when they come. Again, this is live trading, so I don't know what's going to happen, and I'm not here to only show you the wins. I'm here to show you whatever happens. So it looked like it was going to be a loser. Fortunately for the position, it actually turned around just before hitting the stop loss, which is nice because some of you guys might have remembered, for the VIP members already out there, that I had a trade on Aussie dollar that turned around on me just after stopping me out. So that was a little bit frustrating, but fortunately we managed to stay into this trade, and from here, just going to watch this one, let it go if it wants to. Otherwise, we'll take a profit, albeit small, if it does reverse. Either way, in a good spot. I'll keep you guys updated and be back soon. All right, all out there for $559 of profit here on GBP CHF. A little bit less than I was hoping for. When I take these trades, there's always a part of me that's like, I hope that this thing just becomes a monster and rallies hard. But you can see the level that we pointed out was probably a good point to think about, because you can see price did ultimately find resistance at that point almost perfectly before dropping off of a cliff here. And just that big red candle there on the 4-hour chart, basically not so interested for me. Again, there might be a chance where I could look to re-enter on pound Swiss. But again, the big thing here is that I wanted to see, if I was going to stay in this trade, I really wanted to see this level just get completely, broken out of, right? When we look at a chart like this and we see price come up and struggle at a point like this, it's one of those things that, we don't know that it's going to come crashing down, but we know that, okay, well, sellers are at least strong enough to resist or hold this area for now. If I'm going to get back into this trade, I really would like to see either a nice discount, a pullback somewhere, or a break of this structure. So even if I do see price rally here and I feel a little stupid for getting out or stopped out of my position, which I got stopped out right around here, it's one of those things. I'll look for a chance to re-enter. And I say this often on my live trading videos. It's not, the end of the world to actually re-enter into a trade. So for example, let's say that I'm watching pound Swiss later on in this week and we do see the rally. And this time we actually do make our way out of this level of resistance. I could look to re-enter, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm not going to kick myself if this thing rallies hard, but obviously I was hoping to see price break through this level. We did not get that. And so sticking to the plan, I stopped out for a profit there because I had my stop trailed up a little bit higher. So with that said, all out of the trade for a little bit better than $550, I will take it, and I'll move on for some more trading opportunities. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. And if you want, you can join our private Discord where I share all of my trades in real time. So if I take a position, you'll see it. If I take a winning position, you'll see it. A losing position, you'll see it. I do not take only wins, as you guys know, probably by these live trading videos. When I turn on the camera, I start recording, and whether it's a win or a loss, I share it with you guys here in full. So with that said, thank you very much for watching. If you want more information on our private group, there's a link down below in the description for you to read up on it and find out all the different perks that you get by being a member with our community. So with that said, guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you back next time.